TikTok, are you kidding me? What is up, you guys? How y'all doing? Now, is the YouTube algorithm gonna be nice to me, or is the YouTube algorithm gonna be mean to me? Who could ever say? I don't know, guys. We'll have to wait and see. How does it look with the fire? Hold on, you guys. Hold on, you guys. What's up, guys? Oh my god. Another unprepared nightmare stream. Hi. You guys like nightmare streams? You guys like good streams or bad streams? Ugh. First viewer, what up? Watch me work. This is a watch me work stream. Oh my god. I'm setting up my live stream now. What's up, guys? Who wants to talk about relationships? Aww. How come the camera looks so nice? Oh, can you guys hear the jazz music behind me? Who's looking to hang out? Who's looking to hang out? Who wants a nice little chill stream, you guys? How's everybody's evening going? Live streaming is life. You guys like my live streams? What up, first viewer? Hit that like button. Share me out to your friends. Tell your friends about me. What up, 26 viewers? Let me know how the music is in the background, if it's too loud or not too loud. Please give me a like. It helps the algorithm. Talk to me in the comments below. I will respond. You know, you guys are heard. Tonight's a little chill stream. It's about you guys. It's about socializing. It's about relaxing. We have the first comment of the night. Soul whispers. When I meet my partner. I don't know what that means. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what that means, soul whisper, but, you know, you're certainly welcome here. You're certainly welcome here. I think I should adjust the camera a little bit before we get started. Oh, jeez. So where are you guys from? I'm from Eastern Canada. I'm so glad to have 14 people in the chat right now. You have no idea. God, I had a rough day. The YouTube algorithm was pretty tough on me, you guys. I posted a short and it didn't get much views. So if you guys could like, comment, follow, subscribe, tell your neighbors about me down the street. We're all in this together, guys. Let's get huge. Meline, what up? How do you pronounce that name of yours? Guys, the gym closes at 9 p.m. where I'm from, and right now it's almost 8 o'clock, so I'm thinking about going. You know, if you guys want to hit me up with the subscribe button, it helps the algorithm a lot. It tells the algorithm that you guys like my stuff, you know, because I need all the help I can get here. You know, deadlifting this channel is not easy. Lift, 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 lift. Do not ditch me for a video game yet. It's always how it goes, eh? A couple people come and go, eh? That's the one thing that I like TikTok more than I like YouTube. And I know it's a crazy thing to say, but I like TikTok more than I like YouTube. Because TikTok is a steady stream of people. Thank you, Mel. Thank you for the like. I was on TikTok earlier. You guys, I got 1,500 viewers in less than an hour. And on TikTok, I got 15 followers and over 1,000 comments, you guys. Here on YouTube, I get a big burst of 25 people. They all leave and it goes down to 1. Now it's just Melanie and me, which still I don't mind, but it's a little bit slow. The YouTube algorithm is a little bit too slow. I do not like how the YouTube algorithm tests people. They test very, very differently. It's not easy to become successful on YouTube Live. For the life of me, I just don't know why, but there's got to be something that has to be done that I have to do. Maybe I'm not doing something not right. And you know something? Whenever I was on TikTok, the camera looked very, very nice. Hey, Ampy, I don't know how you're even talking to me right now, Ampy, because there's only one viewer. Okay, now there's 10 viewers. Hello to the 10 viewers. Right now I'm complaining about YouTube because I had enough of YouTube. On TikTok, people come in, they say hi, they swipe, it all happens right away. But YouTube is way too slow. They burst people in, and then they come in, and when they leave, it stops and it analyzes the data, and then there's 0 people in here for 5 minutes, and it sucks. It's really hard to get in. What up, 25 viewers? Thank you so much for finding me. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and help out the algorithm. On TikTok, the camera looks very nice. My face looks nice. Ampy, what did you do? It's not that you did anything wrong, especially if you subscribe. But TikTok and YouTube is not the same at all. YouTube, the camera, how you look at me does not look as nice. Like, you see how I look right now? I look like I'm 100 years old. Seriously, I look like a 100-year-old man. Can you see me? Can you see my eyes? Like, they're not blue. Normally, my eyes are blue like the ocean. It's registering my hands. My hands look good, but my face looks bad. My face is red, puffy, patchy. My eyes, look at the crows on my eyes. It's not like that on TikTok. Of course, I should probably shave too there. I'm not really doing myself any favors there, but would you guys like to see me shave my beard tonight? Would you guys hit that like button? If I get 10 likes, I'll shave my beard right now. But no, in all seriousness, you guys, your face is wonderful. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Mel. It's good to get some compliments in here because there is some people who come in here and they say negative stuff like I should quit, I should give up, and, how come I'm doing this type thing. So it is nice to get some compliments and that sort of thing. Kimberly, I'm going to subscribe. Thank you, Kimberly, for subscribing. You make a big difference. Grace, how's it going? Stick around for a while. Get comfortable. Hang out. I was saying earlier on TikTok, people can donate you roses. They can donate you all kinds of stuff. But, you dare me to shave my beard. Maybe I'll do a little bit there. Maybe I'll do just a little bit. But I actually lost a little trimmer I had. I think somebody might have taken it because I can't find it. But anyway, like I was saying, oh my God, people can donate me flowers and roses and all that kind of stuff on TikTok right away. But here on YouTube, you need 500 subscribers and you need 5,000 hours. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot, guys. Like, I've been at this for a month and a half and I only have 290 subscribers, which is still pretty good, but still too slow. Do you have a dog? Yes, I do. If you check out my shorts, his name is Valentine. You guys ever look at my shorts? Christina, you look like a Stray Kids from Felix. I have no idea what that is. What is Felix and what is Stray Kids? I have no idea, Christina. But I think I might actually grab my scissors and trim my beard a little bit. But if I stand up and walk away, all you guys are going to leave. I notice. That's what they do. Like the YouTube algorithm there, if you walk away there, people leave. That's why streamers, they don't want to take bathroom breaks because they know people leave, eh? But I wanted to go on. Ryan, are you kidding me? I look like you. Ryan, you know something? If you subscribe, you can post on my community posting page. It's like YouTube, Facebook kind of posting page. I have a page. You look like Felix. Who the heck is Felix? I'm going to like to you. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, Kimberly. What up, 8 viewers in the chat? I think I'm going to grab my scissors and trim my beard. Deal, bro. Thank you, man. It takes 24 hours to post on my community page, all right? So once you're subbed for 24 hours, you can message me. You can do whatever you want, man. Maybe I'll type in Felix. I have another phone over in the corner. You guys like my jug? It holds 1 liter. It's the size of my freaking head. Hey, Ampy, what up? Hit the sub. I'm looking to get 10 subs tonight, guys. Come on, push it, push it, push it. But that's nothing, you guys. The real difficulty is 4,000 hours of watch time. That's hard, man. That's hard. Bro, you actually look like Felix from Stray Dogs. You look wonderful and try to get more viewers. Keep on, keep up the good work. Do your best. Thank you, man. I had a tough day today, man. I had some negative people messaging me, and it was tough. Christina, yes, thank you. You know something? You guys are all new here. You guys are all new here because I think you guys are all new because I have regulars that come in here, and I'm not familiar with you guys. Is this your guys' first time ever seeing me before? Because I've been going live for 2 months. I'm going to subscribe and like since you have low subscriber. Thank you, Gracilia Solis. That is awesome. Can you hear my jazz music in the background? Jazz music. Oh, Stray Guys. So, like I said, I thought 500 subscribers were going to be easy. Turns out it was hard. And then finally, when it gets easy, I need 4,000 watch time hours. Guys, that's a lot of people. How are you commenting when it says 0 people is in here? See, that's what I don't like about YouTube, and I don't like that about the algorithm, you guys. Is that YouTube like lies, bro. It lies in real time. I hate it. It's not easy. Okay, this is your first time. Okay, well, it's strange that it's your first time. Because I've been going live every single night. See, it says 0 people again. How are you guys talking to me? It says 0 people, man. The algorithm's trying to bring me down. Ampy, do you have kids? I have 0 children of my own right now. Gracia says, I don't know. See, I don't know either. It sucks, man. That's why I like the TikTok algorithm, because the TikTok algorithm is honest. Drummer Cat says hi. There's only 1 person in here, but supposedly Gracia and Ampy are in here too. Makes no sense. I hate it. I hate it. Makes me want to quit forever. You guys want to see something cool? Look at this. Isn't that crazy? Man muscles, man muscles. Flex like crazy. For me, it shows 2. Okay. Now me, finally, it says 2 now, finally. After saying 0 for 45 seconds. But yeah, like I say, TikTok, it's a person comes in every 3-4 seconds. But on YouTube, it does a short burst within 5 minutes of 10-20 people. And then when they leave, it stops and analyzes it, and then it screws you over. It's too slow. Daniel, what up, man? Give me a subscribe, man. Hello from Brazil. Hey, guys. Because once I get affiliated, I can start getting super chats, and I can start getting commercials and that, guys. I need commercials and that. I need to get a huge... Yay, 300 subs. Are you kidding me, Gracie? I have 300. I thought I only had 294. Are you sure? Read that again. Are you sure I have 300 subs? TL says hello. Hello, TL. How's it going, man? Where you from? I'm from Restigouche, New Brunswick, buddy. Hit the like. I love the paperclip down below, man. For me, it says 300. And Chris, too, as well. Hey, Chris, what up, 300? 300. Yeah, I'm like the guy 300 from the movie. I always wanted to be a tough guy. Melanie, what up? I remember saying hi to you earlier. But you guys, I got sore lats. Not too far away from you, man. I'm from Maine. You know what, TL? I wanted to buy a house in Maine this summer because there's a lot of cheap houses in Maine. Dude? Have you ever seen online? There's a couple houses in Maine for only like 50,000 or 30,000 American. And some pretty nice houses too, bro. Because I live in New Brunswick, man, TL, and all the houses are like 400 grand, dude. Amply, sorry I have to go to sleep. Okay, that's fine, Amply. It's only 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock where I'm from, but subscribe so you won't miss me again, okay? Ring the bell. Melanie, I live by Haines City. I have no idea where Haines City is. Is Haines City near Maine? Chris, you love the stream so far. Right on, man. I'm glad you do. It's an interactive stream, and I also like to listen to some chill music, and I like to talk with people. Funny, actually, I was on TikTok earlier, and I did a little TikTok dance for the community, and they were all laughing at me, and they said, do it again, but I couldn't do it because I got dizzy. Chris, you subbed right on. Thanks, man. Yeah, but if you can handle the winters, Maine is the shit. Not many people last more than one winter. You definitely know what I'm talking about. Yeah, bro, here in New Brunswick, it's cold, dude. I actually live on like the east side of town. And whenever I travel to like the north side of town to go to Walmart, it's even colder over there. It's crazy. We got a paper mill here in Restigouche, New Brunswick, and it's cold, dude. Bye, Ampy. Hey, 11 viewers. Subscribe to my little interactive thing. Right now, we're talking about Maine. I wanted to buy a house in Maine because the houses in the United States are cheaper than the houses in Canada, dude. It's too expensive. The houses in Canada are like $400,000 for junk. Melanie, it's by Florida. Oh, you live in Florida? You're pretty lucky, eh? Oh, I got a little commercial on my thing here. I should probably try and skip it, eh? Bad quality stream. Oh, it's an ad. Yeah, it's a little ad there. Sorry about that, you guys. But anyways, to get back to what I was saying, like I live in New Brunswick, right? And you think that in the year 2015, there was a lot of houses for sale for only 10, 20, 30, 40 grand, man. But from 2019 onward, the houses in New Brunswick are like $150,000, $300,000, and everybody works minimum wage. It's too expensive, man. All the immigrants live in the houses. It's crazy. So I'm thinking about moving to the States, man. Seriously. I know there's a lot of crime and there's a lot of drama in the U.S., but they're the number one economy, man. Melanie, see you later, Melanie. I hope me talking about the U.S. isn't what made you leave. I know a lot of people are really emotional lately. Oh, Chris, you live in Texas, man. That's one of the best, dude. That's like even better than Florida and Maine. But just the only problem about Texas, bro, is the immigrants, eh? Like, you got to worry about being stabbed and that when you walk down the road, eh? Like from strangers, eh? That's the only thing that sucks. But I always used to think as a little kid that the last free place in the whole world is going to be Texas. And don't give up, Chris. The last free place in the world is going to be Texas, man. You guys are going to be the freest forever. That's what I used to think about Texas whenever I was a kid. So even though there's lots of immigrants or whatever there, you guys are still like one of the best. Plus, you guys even have Joe Rogan. I'm just kidding. You live in the USA, California. Okay, Gracie, right on, California. Wow, we got a lot of people from US today. Usually it's people from BC and Vancouver and that in my streams, not really US people. Right on. How do you like it in California? I actually had a neighbor who was from California. He used to work on telescopes and that for like NASA or whatever, like for space type stuff. He used to work on the lenses, but he moved back down here to work at a little fly fishing camp because there was like too much crime even back then in 2015. So I hope it's safe over there in California. I hope you're enjoying yourself, man. I hope the weather's good. Here in New Brunswick where I'm living is very, very boring. So boring, in fact, that I was like agitated all day. Because I wanted to do something, but I didn't know what. It's strange. It's safe, but it's hit. What do you mean by hit? High intensity? Oh, it's safe, but it's lit, maybe? You're saying it's lit like it's fun? You ever bump into Arnold Schwarzenegger? Oh, man, I shouldn't have even said that name. I hope I don't get flagged for saying that. Not his name, but his last name. You guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. And I'm sore from my lats there. My lower lats are sore. I want to go to the gym, but I just love moving so much. But sometimes I got to learn to take a break too, eh? Ever since I was a kid, I had real high energy. Or she. TL, I'm glad you're still here, bro. I think he meant hot. Oh, okay. You think he meant hot. Oh, it's safe, but it's hot? Hot in November? I'm not sure about that, HLT. Huh? Yeah, sometimes I don't. TL, like your stuff got flagged, so I don't know if. Sometimes I miss the comments when stuff gets flagged and screws up my phone. And it says another moderator handled this, but I don't know who I allow to be my moderator. Huh? Are you guys still here? I can't see any comments. Oh, well, whatever. So what do you guys think? You guys think I should live stream for an hour, or you think I should just leave at half an hour? Right now we're at 21 minutes. My mom let me stay up. Now I'm back. Okay, right on. Well, tell your mom that I said thank you. Chris, welcome back. Chris, did you ditch me for another streamer? I'll censor it and re-comment. No, it's okay, Chris. I read it. No, just I never realized how much YouTube flagged people's comments. Like they stop people. Like when somebody does a comment, it gets hidden, and then I have to see it. But sometimes if I see it, I do not see other people's comments for 10 minutes or 5 minutes. And I did not realize how sensitive the algorithm was. Oh, shit. But do you guys know there's like people often wonder if there's such thing as shadow banning? But you guys know something? I proved shadow banning. You guys want to know how to prove shadow banning? You have to have 2 YouTube accounts. Like let's say David and then David 1. And then you go on a live stream, okay? Like 2 people's like you go on with your 2 accounts, like with your cell phone and your TV. Okay, you're 7. Okay, right on. And anyways, like I was saying, if you want to see if you're shadow banned by YouTube, what up, Jeremy? I'm trying to tell a story. Damn it. Like let's say you're watching jazz. If you type in a comment and you say, "Oh, I love the president," but you're looking, you type that in on your cell phone, but you're looking at the TV at the comments, you'll see if the comment comes up on the TV. But if you said something that's like illegal or dangerous, it will not pop up for anyone. And that's a big difference between a hidden comment and a shadow banned keyword comment. So I'll let you guys know about that little tip there. Like if ever you guys want to know if your words are getting secretly shadow banned, I proved it. And you're not going to find this information anywhere else because I'm one of the only guys who found it. Because I used to talk bad about like pretty powerful people, let's say not the president or anything like that, but I just mean like in health, education, post office, whatever, human resources type stuff or philosophical stuff, let's say. And certain keywords is always banned, eh? And I found that out. Crazy, eh? Give it a try sometime. Try some different words. Maybe it will not work. It's because you're not using the right words. Like for example, if you talk bad about like mental health doctors, it will not show it. It will not show it. So like I'll say like mental health doctors, they do look after politics and stuff like that, which I know sounds crazy in a little stream. Some guy who's bald or whatever, but you're not allowed to talk bad about certain organizations there. Not just them, but just whoever. The rabbit hole goes deeper than that. Like when 2019 hit, if you were a doctor and you talked bad about 2019 stuff, you got canceled. It's crazy. But here we are in 2020, almost 2026 now, guys? So we moved on. But the reason why I'm so sensitive, you guys, about this kind of topic is because I used to be a janitor at a high school for kids, And I seen a lot of parents and a lot of teachers that were mean to the kids during that time. and they did not care about the virus. And some of them actually wanted the kids like to get sick. Like they didn't want to protect their own children even. Yeah, I shouldn't be talking about this stuff because there's a 7-year-old in here. I shouldn't be talking about that stuff. I don't want to scare you. I don't want to scare you, kids. I'm sorry. But I'm just saying, like, not every person is a nice person. And I want to give advice to people who need to be aware of that. That's all. That's all, guys. One time my cousin got kidnapped by a girl at school. Wow. Yeah, anything can happen too. A lot of young boys and a lot of young girls, they trust women, right? And they trust mothers and, you know, like older women, grandmas, stuff like that. But a grandma could do that too. Yeah. Gracelia, I know. Yeah. But whenever I was a little, yeah, that is crazy. Yeah. Gracelia, yeah, though, you know, whenever I was a little boy there, I had people asking me to get in their cars and all that too there. I could have got kidnapped a couple of times too in my life, like 10 times really, especially if you live in a big city. You know, it just sucks if people get, you know, if they're never seen ever again, you know, then it sucks, right? But you just never know how some of these sickos are, eh, or whatever. Or a lot of things too in the city. If you leave your parents in the city, there'll be a white van parked at the side of the road and they'll steal you at the shopping mall too there, and they'll throw you in a big white van, eh, and drive away there. That happens too a lot. That's how most kids get taken. You know, my cousin is safe with my grandma. Okay, right on, man. I hope so. But I was just talking about some negative stuff now, and look, all you guys left. Eh? It says 0 people in here. I think maybe I'm going to end my live stream now that everybody left. Eh? If there's 0 people in here, you guys, I'm going to leave. I don't want to be lonely. I don't want to be alone. Chris says no. I'm still here, bro. Gracia, huh? See, what are you guys all still doing here? It said that there was 0 people in here. It said there was 0 people in here. I thought you guys all left because I was talking about kidnapping. Oh, jeez. It says 1 for me, too. Okay, there you go. It says 1. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you guys are scrolling up and down. You know, I can't stop you guys from scrolling up and down. Yeah, 1. Yeah, see, it says 1. I know, man. You can't trust YouTube, dude. You cannot trust YouTube. Melanie says no. I know. You cannot trust YouTube. It don't make no sense at all. That's why I hate it. Like, when I was live on TikTok earlier, 1 hour before this, I had 1,500 people in my TikTok talking to me. And it told me that there was who was coming in and who was coming out. But here on YouTube, it sucks, bro. It's like, I feel like I'm on a grandma stream or something like that. I feel like I'm in the year 1910. But like TikTok is spammy. It's annoying. It's, you know, it's a lot of things there, but it's the data is tighter because they're competing with one another right now. Hey, TikTok and YouTube is competing for the cell phone vertical live feed views there. But they talk about it a little bit publicly, but not that much. Hey, Ree, how's it going? Like TikTok, sorry, you guys. TikTok sold from China to the US for $12 million. Dude, that's peanuts. Do you have any idea how good of a deal that is? TikTok is worth billions. TikTok got sold for $12 million to Oracle? Man, that's crazy. Oh, it's you, Jocelyn. What up, Jocelyn? Hit that like button. How you doing, Joss? Did you see me on TikTok earlier? Hey, Jocelyn, I was on TikTok. I got 1,500 views. It was pretty cool, man. Did you see me? Actually, Jocelyn, I think you missed me. Do you play video games? No, but I would like to get an Xbox One, and I would like to play Baldur's Gate 3. Why? What about you, Tio? What games do you play? But I would like to live stream, dude, seriously. But I need to create an Amazon wish list, and I need to start taking YouTube more seriously, you guys. Okay, you do play games? You play Roblox and that? Or do you play BG3? Or you play shooter games or what? What up, 10 viewers in the chat? If you guys are new here and passing through, hit the subscribe. Help me out a little bit. You play Dungeon Defenders. Oh, okay, that sounds like a pretty fun game. Is that like a sideboard, kind of like a You land on the little squares in that. Dungeon Defenders. Oh, is it like a tower defense game? I only used to play tower defense games whenever I was a kid. Mengbo, what up? Hit the subscribe button, Mengo. I've been doing this for half an hour. I'm getting pretty tired. TL, Rocket League, Minecraft, and CS2 are my go-to. What does CS2 stand for? I kind of forget. Okay, it's a fighting monster kind of game. Okay, well, that sounds pretty cool. Well, Marie, you can always post that stuff on my community page too for all of us to see. Don't forget. Oh, Counter-Strike. Okay, yeah, it is. Yeah, okay. Right on, you guys. Right on. 1 hour within it. You should play Skyrim. I used to play Skyrim religiously back when it came out or whatever, but you guys, they need to come up with a new Skyrim already. I'm like gonna be 50 years old by the time they get ready. That was my great grandma's cat's name, and her name was Mango. Okay, right on. Ree and Mango used to be CS:GO. Okay, right on. Hey, 15 viewers in the chat. If you guys are just gonna leave me real quick, hit the subscribe button. See, everybody left. I know you guys, it's annoying for the viewers that's been with me for a couple of days, but I'm trying to get some new guys until I get 500, right? Some streams play games to get more subs and people. Yeah, I know, it's true. But I want to be authentic, Gracilia. I want to be authentic. I'm showing 15 people on here. Okay, well, I'm only seeing 6. But like I was saying, now I see 5. I want to be myself. I want to be genuine. I want to talk to people. Okay, now you say it's 5. Okay, so it's a little bit slow on your end. That's all. A little bit of lag. But I want to be myself. I want to be authentic. I want to socialize with people. I want to get to know people, where they're from, what they like to do, all this kind of stuff. Have a nice little community. And then play video games, show them video games, talk to them about their video games and stuff. But I feel as though if I just sit there and play video games, like there's some video game creators who they got like 200K subs or something like that, and they barely talk to anyone. And also they have memberships and all that kind of stuff where the memberships is where they talk to people mostly or whatever. But I don't want to be a gaming streamer with 200 people in here and just nobody talking, nobody listening, nobody watching. And whenever I watch people play video games, what takes place is oftentimes I'm just laying in my bed watching them on my TV, and I'm not really interacting with that person. They're just like a background noise for me to focus on what's on my phone or with my friends, but it's kind of passive, even though that person's still getting the same watch time and the viewer and everything, but there's no gumption. I'm a guy who's kind of big on gumption, and actually it kind of makes me wonder, what am I going to do? Let's say if there's 1,000 people in here or 500 people in here, it's going to be hard to talk to people like TL. It's going to be hard to talk to people like Grace. But for, like if you guys might leave me too and never see me again, who knows? But like, it's just that I like people to stick around, and I like the people to stick around. Like Riley, I think I've seen you in here before, Riley? Even though you're only one person in here. It says that there's only one person in here now, so. It went 15, 15, 5, and now 1. See? So the algorithm must be analyzing me over and over. Every time when I leave, I feel bad for you because you don't have that much people. See, Melanie says the same thing. She just came in. But Melanie, there was just 15 people in here, Melanie. But I guess they left, and it goes all the time. TL's still here. Yeah, TL's still here. Now it says 3, but I know it's annoying how it goes up and down like that. Hey, it's crazy. It's just, I just don't get it. Yeah, same, Grace says, But like I always say, if there was 30 people in here constantly, there'd be people talking, saying, hey, where are you from, and all this stuff, and it'd be a lot better. But for tonight, it's just 5, 10 people in here at all times, I'm glad you guys found me anyways, because I know when you scroll on other vertical live feeds, like one of the person in here suggested I play video games, but you scroll by those, like you don't feel that gumption. Another commercial. Yeah, so like I was saying, I could play video games too, but I know what it's like as a viewer to scroll through other people's lives. And I know what it's like to want to listen to someone tell a good story. Storytelling is so important. Did my friend pop in? Her name is Drummer Cat. No, I never seen Drummer Cat. I don't think so. Nope. Melanie, I'm going to go on the channel. Okay, see you later. I don't know what channel it is, but check out my shorts if you're talking about me. Check out my shorts. Watch them all and like them. Oh, you're going to go on my channel. Okay, right on. Check out my shorts. Watch them in full so it helps out the algorithm. And give them a like and maybe even a silly little comment. Show that algorithm who's boss. Show them I'm coming here for David. Because YouTube gave me a hard time today, you guys. I only got like 1,500 views today. And it was bothering me. But you know something? Riley, T, Melanie, all you guys. Chris, I love you. Jeez, okay. Yeah. Well, anyways, what was I going to say now? I'm all off track. When you go live at like 10 in the morning, oh, it's brutal, you guys. It's brutal. You know, it's brutal when you go live at like 10 in the morning there because there's less people, there's less traffic, less people stick around, less energy. People are getting their morning coffee, going to work, going to school. It's tough, man. But if you guys are at school and like you're craving to go on YouTube or you're craving to go here and there, don't feel bad because the internet is boring in the morning, you guys. So don't let it get to you. Melanie, I subscribe, like, and follow your channel. Right on. Thanks, man. Thanks, lady. That's cool. You guys made my night, seriously. For me, it's 4:25. Okay, it's only 4:25 for you. Okay. Well, where I'm from, it's like 9 p.m. at night. And that's like the best time to go live is, 7, 8, 9 at night there just after supper. But if I went live at supper time at my 5 p.m., for you, it would only be like lunchtime. So you'd be having a snack, maybe scrolling through your phone. You'd only hang out with me for 2 minutes. But since it's 4:20, you're getting ready for supper and all that kind of stuff. So it's tough, man. It's tough. But if I had 100K subs, for example, then there'd probably be more or less like 50 people in here or something like that, just because people all around the world and all that kind of stuff. For you, it's 7:26. See, it's a good time. It's a good time for me to start live streaming at like 8 o'clock at night. You know, so this was a good live stream today, though, you guys. I like it. I like it a lot. You know, you guys motivate me for sure. I wish I knew do you guys know what time it is Atlantic time? I think I can check on my phone, though. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. It's 8:26 p.m. Oh, jeez. It's 8:26 p.m. Atlantic time right now. Which is not bad, because normally you guys, I end my stream at 9 p.m. So I don't know if I'm going to stay for half an hour, though, you guys. If there was 10 people in here, though, I would stay, maybe. Even then, I don't know. What all you guys want to talk about? Excuse me. You know, because I'm so boring. You know, sometimes I don't know. I have to figure out what my voice even is. But my voice is myself. I know. I try not to overthink it too. I know it sounds weird. I don't know. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for the motivation, man. I just wish there was a way that I could be like even cooler for you guys. You know what I mean? Besides this little coffee. Have you ever been to the U.S.? Yes, I have, man. I've been to Maine, and I've been to Boston. I think that's probably about it. I've been to Bangor, Maine. Good the way you are. Thanks, Chris. You know what? Just for that, Chris, I will not hit you on top of the head with a cast iron frying pan. I was thinking of going to your house and knocking some sense into you, but that's fine. I'm just kidding. Nice, you're from Bangor. Right on, man. I took a vacation one time there. I was at a beach, at the Bangor beach there, and I stayed in this old house, and she was charging like $150 a night, and I was back in like the early 2000s there, and my mom was like, "That's expensive." Of course, back then it kind of was, but it was like a green house or something. Anna Green Gables house? No, I don't know. It had a strange historical context to it. Isn't Bangor, Maine, is that where Stephen King lives? I think Stephen King has a house in Bangor, Maine, eh? I think I walked by it one time. It's just that his house looks so nice, it makes you want to knock on the door and hang out with him, eh? But I know Stephen King lives in Maine. I'm just not sure if it's Bangor, Maine. Yeah, Stephen King has a mansion. Yeah, he does. It's like blue and gray and purple or something like that with a nice roof. It kind of looks like a castle. A mansion, yeah, in Bangor, Maine. Yeah, Stephen King. Yeah, I know he's got strange like political views, and and whenever he was like my age, he used to look like I don't know, like a pasty wizard or something like that. But his books are amazing. He worked really hard on them. He got lucky in a way, though. He got lucky, if I'm being honest, with the publishers and that, which is a mean thing to say too. But you write 4 books a year. What do you eat for breakfast? Today I had like 4 eggs. 3 eggs, actually. 3 eggs and toast. I know, Melanie, I want to do like a special Halloween stream with you guys. Yeah, you got caught. Yeah, trash talking C. Kirk after the thing. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, probably. Some people, they go too far, like with their opinions or whatever. Surprising, eh? Celebrities. Like Pedro Pascal, he was at the No Kings rally today, and he had a strange photo in his hand, eh? Pedro Pascal, the guy who got knocked off in Game of Thrones there by in that war to protect Tyrion. Pascal Pedro, he was in Fantastic Four. He was holding a little thing there in his hand, and he said like "Queens only" or something, and it was like a photo of a diva or something. I don't know. He looked like a weirdo, but whatever. Some people say that just for the popularity, or maybe they're paid or something. I don't know. Gotta head back to bed. I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, Riley. Catch you later. Thank you, Riley. You're always so helpful. Thanks for helping out my channel. You go to school. My teacher's name is Mr. Guerra. He's a boy. He's so fun. Oh, wow. You're lucky. Is he like around my age? Is he around 32 years old also? Or is he like in his 50s? Or like, why do you say he's fun? Like, what's fun about him? Is he like a vice principal, or is he like a gym teacher? Usually gym teachers are the funnest. Ree says hi. Hello, Ree. I remember you. You said you're Jocelyn, right? Jocelyn, did you check out my shorts? What did you do? Wow, talk about quiet. You guys must be laying in bed. Melanie, he's 58. Okay, well, he's 58. He likes to have fun. Okay, whatever. I guess he likes his job then, right? Would you rather be able to fly or be invisible? That's a tough one, man. I have dreams about being able to fly, but I never had a dream about being invisible. But invisible has its bonuses, right? Oh man, you're killing me, T. But here I live in Canada, right, bro? So if I fly, I get real cold, eh? Because it's windy up there. I'll have to think about that. He's a teacher and he's fun because he lets us play when we wait for our bus. Oh, okay, that is kind of lucky. But what do you mean wait for the bus? Like after school, like when the last class is over? So you're lucky you have him at the last period of the class then. Whenever I was in school, we'd have to line up at the door and we'd have to stand straight like army soldiers. Sometimes we'd act a fool though because we were excited to leave. That was a good feeling walking away from those doors. But you know something? I used to be a janitor at the school I went whenever I was a kid. I was a kid and I graduated grade 8. And then I went to high school. And then I went to college. And then I went to trade school. And then I went to adult ed. And then I become a janitor at the school I went to whenever I was in elementary. It was nice, but some of the older teachers were very mean. Do you like cold or hot? I like hot. Lukewarm to slightly hot. I don't know. I guess I would probably have to pick invisibility, right? But for some sort of bonuses, right? But I don't know. What do I need to be invisible for? I think I want people to see me, not see me. Maybe invisibility is only for bad guys. Maybe flying is only good for good guys. I think you stepped onto something here, T, or whoever asked me that. Maybe the young boys who dream about flying are the good boys, and the boys who dream about being invisible are the bad boys because they want to steal stuff. My bus called Sammy Skunk. I don't get it. Yeah, you can turn it off and on, yeah. Well, if I can fly like 50 kilometers an hour or less, I guess if I fly slow, it kind of sucks. But if I fly fast, it makes it better, right? So I can traverse longer distances faster. Because if I could fly 100 kilometers an hour, that's pretty fast. But if I can only fly like 5 kilometers an hour, then it sucks. But then again, 5 kilometers an hour, not too bad. Well, it's a little slow. Yeah, it's slow actually. Yeah, it is slow. You need to be able to fly at least. Actually, I drive my electric scooter at 50 T. I have an electric stand-on scooter. I'm at 10 at Mark Tiana. I don't know what that means. Sometimes you guys say strange things. My school is Sandhill Elementary. Okay, right on, right on. Don't tell people online where you go to school. Yeah, yes. Yeah, good point, good point. I mean, we'll forget about it, but yeah. If there was like 10,000 people in here, I guess you would not want to say that, I guess. Oops. Yeah. There's always the whole online thing where never give your banking information, never give your personal information. Always be as secure as humanly possible. Hey, but remember they used to say that in the 1990s? And they would be like, never, never give out your credit card information, you guys. And then like 2 or 3 years later, people are using their credit cards for RuneScape, World of Warcraft, PayPal, all this kind of stuff. Eh? You know, so it happened eventually. So that's just how it is, right? Times have changed. It's hard to believe, too, that Elon Musk invented PayPal. Isn't that strange? He must really be a genius because he kind of caught on to that even before debit MasterCards. Like, holy crap. I used to watch shows about him in the past there, how he slept on a couch in his like little business apartment or something like that and came up with PayPal and he sold it for 250 million or something. You know, it's kind of a, you know, it's like David Duffy here. Sells something for 250 million. It's kind of too much there. Elon is the GOAT. I don't know why so many people hate on him. Yeah. I guess I don't know why people hate on him either. Oh, yeah. TL, I think people hate on him because he does like, because he's so rich, because he's one of the richest guys in the world. Yeah, TL, that's why they don't like him, is because he's one of the richest too. Like there's the whole idea of that basically if you're super rich, you should give your money to other people, right? Because you're so rich, right? So that's why. But capitalism, communism, work for what you get or have it taken all away. And, you know, so it goes round and round, eh, my friend? TL, he uses his money for good, though. Yeah, he does. Yeah, in a way. Yeah, that's true, TL. But, hey, TL, nobody's perfect, eh? Even him, too. There was rumors about him being mean to his employees, eh? Like he says, oh, what did you accomplish this week? And if somebody says, well, I had kind of a slow week, you know, I never accomplished much, sorry, he'd be like, okay, you're fired and you'd be replaced right away. So that does kind of suck. Even though I know like it's his money and all that kind of stuff there, whatever. But yeah, that's fair. Yeah, TL, like for example, like there's a lot of politicians who don't do a very good job. Or there's a lot of principals maybe out of school who do not do a good job. Or there's like people on a school board who do not do a good job, or perhaps a transportation, I don't know, the minister or something like that does not do a good job or something. So, you know, they still get to keep their job, you know, so it depends, eh? So, you know, like would he fire his kids if they had an off week or something like that, you know, but, you know, his kids obviously would get special treatment, let's say, but you know, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. But it does suck if you have a job and your boss is like mean to you there. That's the worst. That's like the worst that can happen, dude. Makes you want to leave and go somewhere else, right? Or not even necessarily a boss, maybe like an assistant manager who's like looking to prove himself, or he's intimidated by you, TL, like an assistant manager who's intimidated by you. So he tries to make you waste all your energy and time or whatever by working your butt off, and then therefore you're no longer a threat to him because you're so tired in life. Like a lot of psychos like that, a lot of psychos in the world. but they're just looking to protect themselves because they're scared and all that, eh? So sometimes it's tough out there in the world. Good points. Yeah, thanks, bro. I know it's because I've been through it. Yeah. But one time this guy was real mean to me, TL. He's like, you need this job. You better work hard or else. And I'm like, what? Like, because he was just an assistant manager, right? He's like, oh, I said you need this job. And I was looking at him. I was like, no, actually, I don't need this job. He's like, yeah, you do. Where are you going to work if you don't work here? I'm like, I don't know. I don't care. Like, I'm financially stable, dude. I don't care. He's like, oh, no, dude, you care. And you got to work harder. Like, he's like, because I don't think you're working hard enough. And I was like, well, actually, I do think I'm working hard enough. He's like, well, I don't. And I'm like, I don't care what you think, man. You're only like 25 years old. Like, I don't care what you think, dude. It's not just because he's 25, but he was like a lot younger than me. And he was like horny to look good there. And I was like, I don't care what you think. And he was like looking to throw down with me there. Like he wanted the fist fight or whatever. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'm not intimidated by you, bro. Like at all. And that's when he's like, no, dude, you need this job. And he started like breathing out of his nose all heavy and all that. And I went home I finished my shift. Like I kept working there. I was sleeping at night and I was tossing back and forth in my bed, eh? What up, Jeremy? Hello, Jeremy. I know I'm telling a story right now. I'm trying to help out T's life, dude. But anyway, I was laying in bed and I was like, and I kept thinking about him saying that, him pointing the finger at me and snarling out of his nose saying I need this job and all that. And I was like, do I need this job? And I was like, no, man, I don't need this job. Like, man, what the fuck? I was like, I think I'm actually going to quit, man. Yeah. I was like, I think I'm going to go to work and I'm going to say that, Nathan was mean to me. So he said, I need this job and I quit because I don't need it. Stop saying hi, Jeremy. Yeah. So anyways, I was like, I show up to work. And that guy, Nathan, was there. And I said to my boss, like, yeah, just let you know, sorry, I'm quitting today there. I'm not working today. And he's like, what? Why? I was like, well, that guy over there, Nathan, he was freaked out at me there yesterday. He was saying that I need this job and all that there. And I was like, I don't need this job, dude. I like this job, but like, I don't need it there. Like, you guys are too crazy there. Like, I hope he's not mean to everyone else like this because you guys are going to lose all your customers and business there for sure. As I ain't working in this environment. Screw that. And then he's like, oh, my God, no, don't do it because of that or whatever. He's like, are you sure? Are you sure you're going to quit? I was like, no, man, I'm not working today, dude. I'm not working today, dude. So I just left or whatever. He's like, like that, like he was shocked because mostly people don't do that, But it's just sometimes in life there, if people are super mean to you, man, you got to move on, dude. Like, you can't let these people walk all around unless you do need the money and you do need the job. Well, then you're kind of like, you need it though, right? But like, do not put up with that, man. That's fine, Melanie. That's fine. I'm going to leave pretty soon anyway, okay? Stop saying hi, Jeremy. That's funny. Some people just want attention. Hey, Jeremy, hit that subscribe before I leave. Actually, I'm thinking about leaving, Gracia. You guys got school tomorrow, eh? So you guys got to get some sleep, eh? I know the one thing about school that sucks, eh, is going to bed, getting up in the morning there and getting on the bus there. Sometimes it sucks, eh? If you're tired and that and hungry and that. So I know it sucks. I know. Like 5 days a week, let's say. I know it sucks. I did last stream. Oh, okay, right on, Jeremy. Okay, right on. Anyway, guys, you guys need to go to sleep. You guys got stuff you got to do tomorrow, eh? You guys got to take care of yourself, all right? So I guess I'm going to header you guys. Might as well. That was my little stories for tonight. I think I gave you guys some pretty good advice about shadow banning and all that, eh? Bye, Melanie. It's 4:43. I know it's 10 o'clock where I am. It's 9 o'clock. See you guys later. Check out my streams. Watch them in full and like it to help the algorithm. I need your help. Later.